single-handedly broke up my marriage. You're an awful person.
You're 24 years old. Why would I listen to you? Why would you be giving therapy and advice to people who clearly need it? It doesn't make any sense, Ari. This is a horrible idea.
You're listening to unlicensed therapy with Ari Mannis.
Oh, wait, that should be in it. I'm not even kidding. I like stuff like that.
Yeah, a little behind the scenes action.
Yeah, BTS.
And now, because I have to set up all this camera, now I'm out of podcast host mode and I'm all frazzled.
You got a very important guest here today.
How do I get funny again? Who's my important guest here? Get it?
Me.
No one gives a shit about you, dude.
I'll fuck you up.
People do. I mean, I did your podcast and I got hate mail.
Good, as you deserved it. You were my worst guest.
You
and
said Matt Lockwood was.
Yeah, he might have taken the cake.
See, it was funny because I watched it and I watched the Matt Lockwood episode and I loved it. So it just goes to show you different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, if you're... No.
You just let another man take your knife like that?
When you're my friend.
There's no flip out thing?
No.
You just got to go like that?
Yeah, that's Spider Code Paramilitary 3.
I like the side flip.
The flickers are nice.
The flickers, yeah.
Oh, I should have brought my beefcake. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. I have a little bit of a cough.
Nice.
But I also always have a cough. But because of the coronavirus, I'm more aware of it, and I'm worried that people are going to judge me for it.
Fucking bastards. Would you like a mint?
Yes, please.
You have to pick it out.
Okay. You don't usually have these mints.
They were out of the other ones, MYNTZ.
Because of
coronavirus.
Now, you are one of those old school guys, and even though there's a coronavirus right now, you're like, I don't give a shit.
I don't give a fuck.
Anyone who gives a shit.
I didn't wash my hands today.
I'm living my life the way I would normally live.
The good Lord, I washed my hands once.
And normally, I do. It's funny because I do share your opinion on that, and I also am just living my life. But I feel like you thinking that makes me want to go the other way because you're a dum-dum.
No, you're a dum-dum.
No.
I'm smart. I know how to operate a podcast studio. You don't know how to shit about shit.
Any other questions?
No.
For me?
I'm shutting down.
Why?
I'm done with you.
Because I was too mean?
I don't even know. This is how conversations go with this fucking guy.
I think you're an easy person to be mean to.
You're an easy person to mean. Oh, that's right. You called me a dum-dum. I forgot the insult.
I've always when I'm around you, you're easy to tease.
No, I'm not.
Like if you were a hot girl in class, I would neg you.
What's up with negging? This world's hard enough. Do we need to throw in negging? We got old people dying from a carnivorous.
I don't like to neg, but it's what they want.
No,
that's
it's not.
That's
like
what they
kind
want.
Dudes.
No.
All the kind dudes get all the pussy.
If you go too kind, they go, oh, he's so sweet. I want to just be his friend.
The nice guys,
him.
you don't get no pussy. You got to be an asshole.
No, and people are like, oh, but you will. I remember when I was a kid, people go, when you're 30, when you're older, that's when girls come around nice guys. Girls don't ever come around to nice guys unless they just got damaged.
Well, you're not a nice guy.
I am a nice guy.
And that's why girls don't come around you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Girls don't want nice guys.
You're a nice guy in a serial killer, sociopath.
What about
kind of
me
way.
Says sociopath or serial killer? Name one.
You're monotone.
Monotone means sociopath? I've never heard that before.
Yes, it does in my world.
Explain.
And you kill small animals.
Explain. I don't kill small
defenseless.
animals.
You kill little bunny rabbits.
I've never killed a bunny rabbit. No, I mean, I fed one time, I fed a bunny rabbit to a reticulated python, but really the snake killed it.
Articulate?
Reticulated. It's a type of python. They're very large.
Oh.
Man-eating pythons.
Whoa. Let's watch YouTube videos of that.
They have them.
Oh.
They're out there.
Jesus.
There's videos of them cutting open a python, taking men out.
Oh, dude. That's
cool, right?
That's sick, and I probably will Google that later.
No, they're cool for sure. I mean, they mostly don't eat men because men put up too big of a fight with them, and they're usually big. But if they're very hungry, or if you go into one of their territories, they might attack and kill you. And children for sure have to be worried from retics.
Yeah. I saw Anaconda when I was in middle school, and it freaked me out. And then I went down on that rabbit hole. I don't even know if YouTube was back around back then. It might have been rotten.com or some old school shit. And it was gross. I don't know. I don't like looking stuff up like that.
How come?
because I can't stop watching it. And you're like, oh, there's a dude in a fucking snake.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's too much.
Would you ever have a pet snake?
I did growing up. I had a California king snake and a gardener
you
snake.
did. You are cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for saying you're a dum-dum.
Yeah,
Smart dum-dums don't have snakes.
You don't even have a knife on you, Ari.
You don't know that.
Where is it then?
I keep it strapped to my ankle. No, I don't have one.
Exactly.
It doesn't fit well in these pants.
Well, you got the biggest, heaviest one. You got to get an everyday carry. You got to get.
No, my knife's an everyday carry.
It is, but it's heavy. It's
Yeah.
your cryo.
I gotta get a midi knife for these pants.
You just got to have different knives for different outfits.
Right,
you know?
exactly.
I should have brought my
Sweatpant knives.
Berg Blade Iron Wolf.
Do you have a knife for sweatpants?
Yeah, I have a knife for every occasion. I have a wedding knife, a leisure
I
knife,
do keep knives
a yoga knife.
strapped right here. No, that'd
You
be cool though.
son of
Dude,
a
if I would like
bitch.
reach under your desk and there was a knife there.
Oh
that
my
would
God, I'd be
sick.
in heaven. I would come back on
You
this
just come
podcast
in
every
your
day.
pants.
Something about weapons. I just love weapons.
What's your podcast about?
Nothing really. We just talk.
Just talking. And it's from my perspective, your life's going really good. Like you have a lot of high-powered comedian friends. You are on the road either with them or now touring on your own, like you said. You did the biggest comedy festival in the world, last year. It's not a United States festival. It's a Canadian festival. You go up every week at the Comedy Store and the Laugh Factory and a lot of times the Improv. So why are you sad?
Why'd I agree? Well, you know what makes me sad? The fact that I agreed to be on this podcast. No, I'm not sad all the time, but when it does, I think it's because I'm a lazy fuck, and it's because there's daily maintenance to get happy. There really is, and if I do those things, I'm fine.
What are those things?
Just get out of your apartment and go in the sun. Go hiking, exercise. Eat healthy and don't eat dog shit. Like I eat cheeseburgers and French fries and sugar. Tastes so good, but it makes you feel like crap. And then just when I sit back and analyze my life, and I do sit in perspective like what you just said, and like, wait, you're doing exactly what you want to be doing, and I am grateful for that and appreciative of that. I feel good. And if I don't do that stuff and I go on a spiraling, and a lot of times, you just feel unworthy of it. You're just so used to being I don't know. I just was used to being a fucking loser. So now get out of that, you feel like a fraud. You're like, oh, wait,
So it's kind of just getting in your own head.
Yeah,
is what
really,
can cause
yeah.
that. So
but when I sit back, there's been moments where I go, like, listed off the things you just said and got so happy, like genuinely, like real happiness. I'm like, whoa, like this is like little kid happiness. Like this is fucking cool.
Yeah.
And if I just could remind myself to do that daily, just be grateful for what you have, I don't think I would be sad. Hardly ever.
right.
But I don't do that. And instead I go in my head and I just live there and wallow, and not all the time. I've been getting much, much, much better at that shit, man. Just
That's
nipping
good.
it in the butt right when it starts. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, stop this.
Yeah, stop this fucking.
Stop thinking this way.
Where before I would live in it.
Yeah. But you are a happy person, or at least you come across as like a happy-go-lucky guy.
Yeah, I don't want to be a sad mope on the beat, Also, too, if I am genuinely sad, I keep that shit to myself, and it stays in my apartment. I don't want to be the depressed downer at the club. I want to get work. Being a bitter little bitch is bad. You know what I mean? Like, you got to get some shit out sometimes.
Yeah.
If it's a negative problem in your life, it's good to talk about it once or twice, get it out, and then that's it. It's like enough.
So right now, I don't know when this episode is going to get released, but we are going through a corona epidemic in the nation.
Well, if we're going to talk about corona, you probably should release it during the corona epidemic.
Yeah, but there's other people ahead of you in line. I don't know if I want
That's
to go
fine.
out of order.
I understand that.
I don't know.
But if you didn't mention it, doesn't it seem like this would be the proper order?
Yeah. So there's the corona epidemic happening currently during this podcast. And a lot of your stand-up dates might be canceled. Good chance it's looking that way.
Yeah.
What do you plan on doing to keep yourself happy and busy and making money? What's your plan during this?
Fortunately, I did not plan ahead. And
Unfortunately, you did not plan ahead.
yeah.
Well, you couldn't have. No one really could predict.
No, but I
this.
have some savings, and I'll just try to sell some T-shirts on the internet through my Shopify.
And what about just that joy of stand-up that we're not going to fulfill? What are you going to do instead? Or are you going to just embrace the break and be like, yeah, time to write, time to chill?
No, I'm going to go fucking nuts. I'm going to go nuts. I need stand-up.
It's weird because we potentially won't be doing stand-up for 2 months or more.
Don't say that. 2 weeks.
And
Leave
I've
it at
never,
2 weeks.
no, it's going to be more than 2 weeks.
No.
And I've never had that long of a break from
Me
stand-up.
neither, and I don't like the thought of it. I'm on day 2 of it, and I'm already getting a little... I'll go hiking. There's no virus in the bushes, right?
I don't know.
I don't know how it works.
might get captured up by the plants and spat out by them onto yourself.
I get why people don't want to spread it to old people because they die, and that's fucked up. I understand that. I have sympathy for it. I'm just saying...
I don't even hang out with any old people.
I don't either. And those old people are my parents. They're 73, you know?
You're in a stoic mood right
You're in a
now.
stoic mood. You bring it out of me.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I'm not a stoic guy.
Yeah, you do.
I am high energy, happy,
No.
talkative. That's the type of guy I am.
You're like the sibling that says, I'm not touching you. That's you. That sums up your personality.
That's a good personality. People like that.
No, they don't.
Yeah, annoying people?
You fuck.
You don't think people like annoying?
Let's go get soft serve after this.
I don't think they're open, or I would love to.
Burger King's open,
It
drive
is?
through only.
Oh, I'm so
Probably a
down.
madhouse.
I'm down to at least check it out.
I want some dirty, rotten food.
That's the other problem I'm worried about with this quarantine. I'm going to be at home all day. All there is to do is eat.
Yeah, let's get some chili cheese fries.
I'm already fatter than I've ever been in my whole life.
Nice.
Not you?
Yeah, no, I was really depressed back in the day. I was 185.
And
I'm
what,
160 now.
what made you wake up one day and go,
No, it was all drugs and alcohol. I was a fat cokehead.
oh, gotcha.
That is possible. Because
Yeah.
you get down and depressed.
When you're doing coke by yourself,
Yeah.
then you eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once again, the most awkward podcast I've ever had.
Something about you when you're around me makes you stoic.
It's
Yeah.
you.
It's not me.
It is 100% you.
Why? What about
I got plants and rocks. You got serpents and disease.
plants and rocks, stoic creatures?
Happy.
Mine are slithering
You're just
animals
like
that are full of
murder.
energy and tongue flickering. Your rocks, what do they do? They don't do anything.
They're pretty.
Do you have any jokes you want to run by me?
Nah.
Do you have any... Oh, here's a good question. Do you have any things that you want advice on?
From you? Absolutely not.
But that's the whole premise of the show. You knew that coming on here.
Oh, what kind of shotgun should I get?
Something you can afford. The nicest thing you can afford. I would, you know what? Here's what you got to do. You want to grow and sell tickets as a headliner more than you already do.
Yes.
In order to do that, you need to kind of put that energy out there and believe in yourself. And in order for that to happen, you got to get the $3,000 shotgun. Because even though it'd be a dumb financial decision, it's saying to the universe, it doesn't matter because I'm about to make it big.
It was $2,000 and it was a Benelli.
Yeah, $2,000
That would be
vanilla.
financially irresponsible seeing how I don't have income at the
Get
moment.
Get it.
I don't like your
And
advice.
that's you saying to the universe and to God. You believe in God?
Yes.
That's you saying to God, I'm going to help the economy. I'm going to get this for myself. I expect you to get it back to me.
Fair enough. You're right. I'll get it.
Promise?
Yes.
You promise you're getting Benelli?
Yes.
That's awesome. Let's go shoot it.
I know.
Let's bring it. Ooh, let's bring it to Phoenix.
shows. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
seriously. Bring
you
it
can
to,
shoot it in the desert. They ain't
That's
got
what
no
I mean.
laws
We'll,
there,
we'll
right?
put it in my trunk, and then when we're driving through the desert, we'll find a spot and we'll set up bottles. We'll get bottles, and I already have shotgun shells. We'll bring both our guns. We'll go in the desert and we'll shoot them.
Nice.
Seriously, you down?
I am.
That'd be so fun.
That's so fun.
and we'll film it.
What people don't realize is shooting gun is actually quite therapeutic. There's
Oh my God,
there's
no. Anyone who shot a gun realizes that.
not in a violent manner. Like at targets, you're ultimately in the present moment because you just literally, and it's hard to hit a target. You know those little tin things that go ting? They're fucking hard to hit with a handgun.
Yeah, with a hand. I was going to say with a shotgun, they're easy to
Shotgun,
hit.
not so much.
Yeah.
With a rifle, not so much. But a handgun?
Here's the thing. Correct me if I'm wrong. Every single person I've talked to who's anti-gun, and there's a lot of them right now, especially in Southern California with all the gun violence that's going on in our nation. But every single person I've met who is anti-guns has never shot a gun.
Yeah.
Anyone who's shot a gun has go, no, yeah, they're fun.
It's fun.
I can see why some people would wanna. Yeah,
it is fun as fuck. And if it's not your thing, I understand. But I swear to God, when you go to the gun range and you shoot, first of all, shooting ducks, clay pigeons, that's fun as fuck.
It's incredibly fun.
That is, talk about adrenaline.
And you said if it's not your thing, I understand. I understand if you've done it and it's not your thing. But literally every person I've talked to who's anti-gun has been, I'd be like, have you ever shot a gun? And they go, no, I've never shot a gun.
And there's different gauges. It's like, yeah, you don't have to shoot a dirty, hairy Magnum. You can shoot a 9mm, Sig Sauer, it's smooth as silk, P226, you know? You could shoot a shotgun, what's the bigger one? The smaller one. What's it called? 20-aught or something? I'm new into the gun. I'm not a gun nut. I've just grown up watching Arnold movies, Rambo. You know, I just like weapons.
All this anti-gun stuff is happening because of the mass shootings in the United States.
Well, I believe in, having background checks.
Absolutely.
If you're, I
Which
believe
they do, and
background checks,
and I'm okay if they want to make the background checks more stringent.
Yeah,
and,
of course,
and even
for
charge
sure.
an extra tax for that. I'm fine with that. But the reason most people are anti-gun these days is because of the mass shootings, which is an understandable reason. But to me, the problem isn't guns that's causing mass
mental
shootings.
illness.
Mental illness. There's other
no
things.
pussy.
So making guns unavailable is really like a Band-Aid. It's not a cure to the problem.
Absolutely.
So
I also, at the same time, and all the gun nuts who might have loved me might hate me now. I was like, I don't think we need full-on automatic assault rifle weapons. I want one. I do want one. They're cool.
Yeah.
But I don't think citizens need them.
But what about if there was a war and we had to take over, we had to form private militias to take over the United States government? Or if there's a civil
they have
war?
these things called drones that'll drop missiles on your temple that will prevent that. And
automatic weapons could help.
Yeah, good luck with that war. Good luck. That's what I'm saying.
You're not wrong. Here's another reason.
They're designed to destroy us in a nanosecond.
Here's another reason why I think banning guns or making guns illegal is kind of a dumb Band-Aid solution that isn't going to fix anything. Are you familiar with 3D printers?
You could print guns now.
You could print guns now.
Yeah.
And even though not everyone has 3D printer, if they ban guns, someone would be mass printing 3D guns.
For sure.
And so
I just always thought, like, why can't you have that fun AK-47, but have it be at the gun range only? So if you want to go,
they might do that.
You want to go let some rounds out and be a nut and have fun and
I think
shoot at
that
glass
will be
bottles.
an option. I mean, even now,
why not?
There are gun ranges where you could
you
shoot
don't need
illegal
an
guns.
AK-47 hanging above your bed. Now, a 12-gauge sawed-off shotgun. Just kidding about
Mine's
the
not
sawed-off part.
yeah.
I know, but yeah, that's dope. Like, I want a home defense shotgun and a home defense pistol. Every American should have the right to that. Mm-hmm. Does Americans need submachine gun Uzis and AK-47s? Probably not. We could leave those at the gun range just for fun.
Yeah.
That could just be the fun gun for the.
But even then, you ban AK-47, someone's going to 3D print them. So it's like, what's the point?
What they need to do is legalize. I need to stop eating these. They need to legalize prostitution.
Okay,
and
that's a whole other debate.
Unionize it. So they're treated right and have security and health care and retirement and a way out. And
I think
plans.
even if prostitution was legalized, they would not make it so they have security and benefits and health care.
Well, that's fucked up.
I mean, it depends. it's fucked up if they work for a prostitute company and that prostitute company is making tons of money and not giving them any benefits. Then it's fucked up. But if it's prostitution is legal and they're independent contractors, it doesn't make sense for them to get all those benefits.
Well, I want unionize everything. Let's protect our employee. Let's protect the worker. Let's give them a living rate.
Oh,
wage.
right. If they're part of a union.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then do that and then have free mental health care for all.
I think prostitution should be legal, but then part of me is also like most prostitutes, and by most I mean like over 90% were molested or raped. So there's something sad about that. And there's something...
Yeah, we got to maybe...
There's something sad about that, and it feels like making it legal, even though...
Chop off the nuts of
know.
rapists and molestation persons, offenders.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just cut their nuts off. Let's take the source out.
Well, we do put them in jail, so that does stop
That
them.
just makes them more fucked up and more horny.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you would, if I was a president of the United States, what would be your solution to stopping rape?
Cut the nuts off of convicted rapists.
All of them. Mm-hmm. What if it's one of those things where it's like they're not even a real rapist, like Harvey Weinstein, who got convicted when he did nothing wrong?
I'm pretty sure he raped. Yeah, cut his nuts off.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, he's a bad guy.
Yeah, chop his
Okay,
nuts
what
off.
if they were what if they said chop off Louis' nuts?
No, not at all. Maybe just a dick punch, like a punch. There you go, Louis.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're a creep, you get kicked in the balls.
Yeah. Like
And if you go past creep and you're a criminal, you get at least one nut removed for each. Yeah, how do you define, or do you just go both right off the bat?
See, that's where it gets into crazy categories because, we're talking about a sensitive subject, but there's different degrees of it. There could be like a 16-year-old that slept with an 18-year-old, but their boyfriend and girlfriend.
He gets one nut removed for that?
No. He gets no nuts. He gets
okay.
2 kicks.
2 kicks.
Two
okay.
kicks, one for each year.
Yeah.
But if you're like a violent serial rapist, you
then both
take
nuts.
all of it off. Just
Both
kill
nuts.
that man. Just kill him.
Kill him.
Yeah, why not?
What if he was raped as a child and that's why he became
Well, the
a
vicious
rapist?
cycle continues, and
Until you kill him.
let's just exterminate that seed.
You're sounding a little bit, Hitler-esque.
Because I want to take away a serial rapist off
Well,
this
here's the
planet.
thing.
I think he had a
Serial
different
rape-
ideology.
Listen, I think take a serial rapist out of society, yes.
I love Dexter and Punisher. Like, I love those shows where like, oh, he's a murderer and I'm going to murder him. That's poetic justice, baby. I fucked up the word justice. I said
Justice.
justice.
Yeah, I mean,
I love
there's
that
definitely
shit.
an argument
I
to that.
love
And when
that
I
shit.
watch, I love The Punisher too.
That's why I like John Wick, because he's only
Oh, yeah, John
killing mob people.
And people are trying to kill him, mainly.
Yeah, so that's fine. Self-defense.
Yeah, fair is fair.
But when you get into like weird movies where they're just killing innocent civilians, it's like that. I don't like those people need to be taken out of this world. They need, yeah.
Now, what about killing innocent civilians for the greater good? What would justify it for you?
For the greater good?
Yeah, like let's say,
I don't understand. There's
Okay.
no greater good.
okay, let's say you had to rescue a princess, like a real Persian princess that comes from a royal family.
Nice.
And your job is to rescue her. You're also getting paid $1 million. You just have to rescue her. There's no rules against that. Now her kidnapper has her, and he has, he's holding a child like a hostage. Do you still kill the kidnapper to rescue the princess?
You kill the guy. You don't kill the child.
Yeah, but what if he's holding the child, so there's a big risk you'd kill the child. Do you still shoot at the kidnapper?
I'm a good shot.
You're not a good shot.
I know.
Yeah.
I actually was pretty good.
Sure, I'm not saying you couldn't be a good shot, but I know you. You don't go to the gun range that often.
I would take the
You're
shot.
not a trained sniper?
I would take the shot.
You would take the shot.
And
You'd
hope-
take the risk.
And hope I don't hit the Nino.
Yeah, and if you do, I'm sorry.
I would
It
live
was a bystander.
with that the rest of my life, and it would haunt me until my dying days.
Or maybe there's enough.
Maybe I'm a
therapy.
good shot and I hit the guy.
Maybe, but it's a risk you take.
That wasn't a good example because
Okay, give
in
me
my
a better
mind,
example. Give me a better example then.
like some Dark Knight shit. You got to blow it up, your boat with you on it. One of the boat scenarios. So you got to kill people
Okay.
to save the city. You just gave me a way out. You're like, I could miss the kid and be a hero.
You could, but you might not.
You need to give me an example of like sacrificing hundreds to save thousands.
What about animals? Would you sacrifice 100 lambs to save one human child? Like there's a serial killer.
I don't really want to kill anything, man.
No,
That's why
of course you don't want to
I
kill
like
anything.
shooting clay ducks.
Of course.
Clay.
No, listen.
I don't even want to go real duck
I don't
shooting.
want to kill anything either. But there's a serial killer out there. And he says, if you provide me 100 dead baby lambs, then I will release this child.
I don't want to play this game.
Why not?
I don't want to kill any lambs.
You would let him keep the child then?
I would say he's not serious. He's not really serious.
No, he is. He's serious. He's a man of honor and a man of his word. And he has
I
a
would
history
say
of being
man
a
of his word is better than man of honor for that circumstance.
Okay, you're right. So he's a man of his word, and he's saying, provide me 100 baby lambs, and you'll get your daughter back.
I would let the lambs live.
So you'd sacrifice your daughter for 100 lambs?
No.
You just said you would.
No. I would have John Wick come and
John
get
Wick's
my
a fictional
daughter.
character.
He exists in this scenario.
No, he
this
doesn't.
This is a fictional scenario. Why can't John Wick
Yeah,
exist?
but it has the potential to be real. John Wick is
all right, I'd
written.
choose my fucking daughter, obviously.
Okay, now what if it's my daughter?
The lambs. I don't want your seed continuing. You're nuts.
What if it's my adopted daughter?
Let her live. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Fair.
Just your bloodline.
What, is that a anti-Jewish thing?
No.
That sounded a little anti-Semitic.
No.
My bloodline?
No, I
And
never
after
said
all
that.
the Hitler
It's
things
gonna
you
be
were saying earlier?
What Hitler things?
Sounds like you might be anti-Semitic.
No, I'm Jewish.
You're not Jewish.
I'm Sephardic Jew. My uncle took a DNA test. I'm the brown Jew, baby.
You're not brown.
Yeah.
You're
I'm a
whiter.
brown Jew.
You're whiter than me.
I'm a brown Jew.
If we walked through Tijuana or Mexico City right now, more people would come up to me and speak Spanish than
Not
they
if
would
I
you.
had a tan. I just haven't been out of in the sun a while.
Likewise to me.
You don't
What if
get
I had
tans.
I get really tan.
I get really tan.
I have
'Cause I'm
moles all
a
over
brown
my body
Jew,
from
that's
when
why.
I was tan.
Sephardic Jew. I don't need advice.
Come on.
I don't want advice.
Come on.
What should
Advice.
we eat after this? Here.
Why is it okay for people right now in society to say white people are my least favorite race?
Because we're awful and have systematically, not us personally, but throughout history, systematically slaughtered every person of color ever.
But that wasn't us. So why is it okay to say that?
It was the white race.
Isn't that kind of being a hypocrite to say whites are my least favorite
But
race
it's
of people?
there's still systematic racism, and it's like it's not good. It may not be as like what it was back in the day, but
Sure.
it's still
It's better than ever. It's better than it's ever been.
It's sad to say, yeah, racism is better than it's ever been throughout history. Just because whites are unpopular. We, for the most part, can't dance as good.
I can't.
I have a
But I
little
think that
bit of
has
rhythm.
less to do with my race and more to do with the way I was raised. Dancing was never a part of my family.
I could tell.
You never seen me dance.
I could tell.
You could tell I'd be a bad dancer.
It sings through your personality.
I've talked about this on podcasts before, but when I see people dancing, it doesn't look fun to me. And I've never seen someone dancing, even when they're a really good dancer, and thought, that's cool. I wish I could do that.
It is cool.
Unless they're like break dancing, something with flips
Oh,
and
that
stuff.
shit's so dope.
Yeah, that's dope. But I mean, dancing at like a nightclub or a school dance, I've never looked at the good dancers and been like, look at that. That's sick.
I have. I want to take dance lessons.
What kind of dance lessons would you take?
Honestly, all of them. I would love to take some salsa classes. I took salsa classes once with my mother.
I would sign up for a dance class kind of as a bit.
Ballroom. I'll do ballroom. I don't give a fuck. Tango. Hip hop. Oh, I want to pop lock it. Pop a lock it like it hot. That should be fun as fuck.
When was the last time you and a group of friends went to a nightclub and went dancing?
I've been sober 6 years, so 6 years.
6 years? you
Yeah,
went
that was
dancing?
fucking purely shit-faced behavior. And I would get down and be
Doesn't
all
that
red
go to
and
show
sweaty.
you how lame dancing is if it's a shit-faced behavior?
I've danced at weddings and stuff since then. It's not the same because, yes, alcohol does give you liquid courage, and you simply don't give a fuck how big of an ass you look. And something about being sober, you're just constantly in your head like, oh, man, are people watching me?
If you see in someone's dating profile, a female's dating profile, that she likes to dancing, if dancing is listed as one of her activities, do you swipe right or left?
Right. It doesn't matter if they like dancing. I don't read what they like.
So you would date a dancer.
I just swipe
Not
right.
a professional dancer. You would date a chick that likes to go night clubbing.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I just she would know that I'm not going to join you.
Would it make you jealous if she's like, "Oh yeah, I just had a great dancing night I danced with a bunch of dudes at the club."
No, but maybe.
And you know what kind of dancing goes on these days?
Yeah, booty rubbing, dick
booty
grabbing.
rubbing.
Yeah. Nah.
She went
I don't
dancing
think I
once a
would care.
week. She rubbed her booty on a stranger dick once a week. You okay with that?
I
She's your
wouldn't like
girlfriend.
it, but I wouldn't stop it.
You wouldn't. Would you ever date an adult actress?
I prefer not to, but I would. Yeah.
And you'd love her?
Yeah.
That's nice. Very progressive of you. It's very confident of you.
Would you?
Yeah, I want to. I want to, just because I never have. Be unique.
You never dated
Thing to try.
comics?
No, I said an adult actress.
Oh, you mean a porn star?
Yeah. What you thought I meant someone who acts that's an adult?
Yeah. You would normally
I
people
said
say
adult actress.
adult film star.
No,
I've never,
adult.
I
You
just
might
thought,
be right.
I
actually.
just thought
I
like
think
what?
adult actress is pretty clear of what I meant.
Nah.
You thought 18-plus-year-old actress
Yeah.
in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
That was your initial
I
thought.
just honestly
You are a nice guy.
I just heard actress. I was just like, why is he saying adult?
Yeah.
Because when you associate that, it's always adult film star. No one ever just says adult
You might be right.
actress.
You
I've
might
never
be-
heard that
I think actress
lingo
is
in
used
my
as well.
life.
I think they use the term adult actress.
I've never heard that in my life.
I don't know. You might be. I'm going to look this up
Yeah, you're wrong.
later. I think
It's
adult, film star and adult
porn
actress
star,
are both used.
Adult entertainment. No one says adult actress.
I think they do.
Google it right fucking now then.
I think I have
You're
to.
wrong. Adult actress. That
Okay.
is, whether it exists or not, you know that is not common at all.
I think it is.
No, it's
I think everyone
if you
who is listening to
think-
the podcast know what I meant. Knows what I meant.
Probably so, but still, it's not common, is my point.
Yep. Adult actress, I typed in. The first thing that came up is pornographic film actor on Wikipedia.
Yeah, I don't trust Wikipedia.
Sexy, hot adult actress. Yeah. So it's a, yeah, I
It's
was
still
right.
not common.
I was right.
You might
According to
be-
Google. According to Google.
you
If
might
we're
be-
going off Google as the
hey,
designer.
Technically, the verbiage you use, correct.
Mm-hmm.
Also, technically, is that commonly said that way? No fucking
Then why
way.
would I say it then?
Because you're dumb.
If I'm correct and you're wrong, how am I the dumb one?
What are you talking about?
Doesn't make any sense. Your logic isn't making any sense, which goes to show you
Dumb.
you're a dumb.
You're a dumb.
You're a dumb.
You're a dumb.
Have you ever? I wonder if this is supposed to do that.
Haven't you heard of silicone oil?
Have you ever had a girlfriend that was a dum dum?
Yeah, for
A
sure.
dum girlfriend, not a girl you're dating. A girl, full on relationship with a dum dum.
Yeah, I've dated dum-dums. I love them.
You do.
I've dated higher, very, very smart chicks where I'm definitely the dum-dum.
I prefer to date smart chicks, but
Me
I
too,
found
for
that.
sure.
But it's hard because I found that I'm smarter than everyone else in existence.
No, that is a dum-dum thing to say.
Who's
That
smarter
just
than me?
everyone.
Name one person who's smarter than me.
Owen Benjamin.
You know, I think some people would say, I don't know him well enough. He seems smart. I think he's smart. He just is twisted in the wrong way, maybe.
Any physicist, any nuclear physicist.
Well, let's take scientists out of the equation.
You just said everyone on the planet. Now
Also, physicists could be dumb. That just means they're kind of book smart. There's probably some dumb
any drug
physicists.
dealer on the street that has made a millionaire out of himself from nothing.
How many millionaire drug dealers are there on the street?
So many.
How many do you think current millionaire drug dealers are there?
Millions.
Millions of millionaire drug dealers on the street right now?
Everybody knows this.
Nah.
It's America.
Who knows?
Land of the free.
No, I think most drug dealers, I don't know. I don't know enough about that world. I'm not in that world
is
enough.
the strangest podcast I've ever done.
Would
and I'm
you-
a strange
Okay,
man, Ari.
Let's say comedy. Let's say this comedy band, or not band, this
Comedy
corona,
quarantine
the comedy
bullshit.
quarantine. Let's say it goes on for 2 years, straight up, no stand-up comedy for 2 years. Obviously, your shirt sales are gonna shrivel up a little bit. What would you go into? What for work? Would you sell cocaine to your friends? What would you do?
Mushrooms. Keep it peaceful.
You would sell mushrooms?
Yeah.
Or would you get a job?
I'd sell mushrooms.
Would you get a job at Trader Joe's again?
No, never.
What about Ralph's?
Yes. No. I think I'm done with the grocery store business.
So, serious question. Comedy is done for
I
the
don't
next
like
2 years.
to think
What are
of
you going to go
failing
into?
even
You're not failing.
theoretically.
It's done. You didn't fail. They took comedy away for 2 years.
I
You
would,
didn't fail. What would you go
try
into?
to monetize my podcast and make money through comedy like this.
Oh,
even
okay.
though we're
Got
not
it.
being that funny.
I'm going to edit it down to be pretty good, I think.
You better.
But it would be fun to release as is so people could
This
see.
is like an episode of
so people
Between
could
Two
see
Ferns.
how stoic you are and how unfunny you are. Just to really
Yeah, sure.
put...
The fans think that.
That's what the fans think. A lot of people commented on your podcast and they said, it's really you, Craig. It's you are the problem.
On
Our
this episode?
No, of our episode on your podcast.
I don't think so.
You're right. No, I didn't
no
say
one
any
said
comments like that.
Most were like, Ari's weird. Actually, of course, there's some that were like, that was the best episode
Sure,
ever.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
they like awkward shit.
But you know what's crazy to me? Let's go. I get into this a lot on my podcast, but I'm sensitive and it's still, every time I think about it, it really upsets me, is why anyone, like one of the comments was, I'm a big fan of you, Craig, but this guy needs to go. Like things like that. And the episode already happened. Why not just say nothing?
Because there's
And
weird,
move on.
there's weird haters out there.
But what causes that in a person?
Well, you bring that out in somebody. You ruffle their feathers so much so that they feel like they have to say something.
Yeah. So that's all it is. It's just me. I'm
You're
I'm
an
not
instigator.
polarizing. Yeah.
You exhume your aura is instigator. It's not orange. It's
I'm
not
not going to
green.
argue
It's
with that.
it's
I like to
instigator.
instigate. I like to instigate. This was a recent tweet I got, and most I put out, and most of it, the response was positive. But I got 2 people who said, "You're not funny and you're racist."
There's
from
always
this."
haters.
Right. But tell me if you think this is racist at all. I have been carrying around latex gloves in case I meet a beautiful Chinese woman and we want to hold hands.
You could have just said woman.
No. Well, I guess I could now, but it's not racist because the pandemic started in Wuhan, China.
See, I'm a comedian, and that made me giggle. But some people are sensitive pussies, and you're not allowed to like name races anymore.
You're not even. Yeah, it's just the word Chinese triggered them.
Yeah, so I think they're a sensitive little bitch, and they should mind their own business. All right, I burped there.
It's okay. I think you're right. Thank you for taking my side. It's the first time you've taken my side. The whole podcast.
It
It's
was
the
because
first
it was
time.
defending comedy and not you.
Well, both. Pretty much both.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, this is a crazy thing that happened. I was with Grant Cotter all weekend in Palm Springs,
Love that dude.
in Indio, California, doing shows.
Yeah.
And during Grant's set, some lady came out because she was offended at Grant, and she came up to me and she said, "I wish you were still up there," because what he said offended her, and what I had said didn't. And I just found that so funny because I'm way more offensive than he is.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I love taking jokes to the limit as well. I'm a bit of an instigator as well, but you take it to a whole another level, baby. But I enjoy it. It's fun. It's fun to push the envelope.
It is fun.
It's like it's
but it's not a good time for us.
no,
instigators.
it's not. It's just like these audiences are so fucking stupid. It's just like you can tell when somebody is being hateful and malicious, and it's hate speech.
Right.
And if I call one of my best friends Thomas Dale a big homo, and it's with love. It's not like I'm homophobic. It's just. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
okay. He could call me whatever the fuck he wants, and I could, you know what I mean? I'm not spitting on him and calling him blasphemous.
Speaking
It's
of
a fucking
homos,
joke.
Did you see my buffhomos.com promos?
I think I did. That
So-
made me laugh.
So
it's
I
funny.
bought- it's so funny. There's no real joke to it. It's just silly and funny, right? So I bought the domain name buffhomos.com. And I just have it redirecting to my website. And what's so fun about it is like, it would be really lame if I was promoting arimannis.com very heavily, right? It's just kind of promotion. But when I have a bunch of people promoting buffhomos.com, even though it goes to arimannis.com, it makes it like okay to self-promote, to me in my mind. So I was getting all these people to send in Buff Homos promos. I made a tour poster with all my dates on it and said the Buff Homos tour. And it was like me lifting up my shirt, just as me being gay, and just silliness. And my brother loved it, who's a homosexual, and didn't get any issue. Actually, surprisingly, not one person got offended.
Nice. That's so rare.
I'm not saying no one would get offended if it had more
It'll happen after
steam.
this episode. But why is it that like when you're a straight dude, like the easiest first joke you write is like, I'm gay. You know what I mean? It's. I don't know.
Okay, someone
how
told
many? Because in the open mic scene, how many first bits are about like a straight dude?
Oh, I have like 15 minutes on homosexuality.
Yeah, right? It's really weird. Like, why?
But here's what it is. It's not that it's like, I mean, it is an easy, funny topic, but it's different. It's fun to talk about things that are different. Transgender, homosexuality, races. It's fun to talk about these things that are different from yourself and learn about them and explore those topics.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's.
But why is homosexuality the first thing a lot of comics explore? Like if you're in the open mic scene coming up,
I think
it's
just
like
because
4 out of 5 are fucking doing it.
Just because it's in the media talked about, and homosexuals are trying to get homophobia out. We're in West Hollywood. There's all these.
Yeah.
It's just kind of in our faces all the time. I think that's probably why. But another thing I do, which you may have seen, is are we friends on? You don't go on Facebook, but on my Facebook profile, I post a lot of things about having a husband. And how
I've seen some of these
and stuff like that. And again, they're just silly.
You're fucking weird, dude.
They're weird. There's nothing homophobic about it. I'll say a story about how me and my husband got in a fight or something. And the funny thing is, what people don't even realize is those are completely ripped off. I steal those from this relationship message board that I subscribe to, and it's women talking about their husbands. And
the fact that you subscribe to that message board and pay attention to it is insane in itself. It's insane.
It's insane. But so I just like seeing people's problems with their relationships, and sometimes I'll chime in with advice or read other people's advice. It's fun. I used to listen to Loveline. I like that kind of stuff. Whatever. I'm weird. So sometimes I'll see this ridiculous post from a lady talking about her husband, and I'll literally just copy it and I'll paste it on my Facebook, right?
It's funny. It's weird. I don't really get the end game there, but
there's no end game. It's just funny and weird. There's zero end game. I'm not trying to get followers from it. I'm not trying to do anything. It's just funny and it makes me laugh. And I had overall, it makes other people laugh or weird. And it gets, some of them get over 100 likes and people comment and like to give their advice on it. And it's just silly and fun. But I had a homosexual comedian who I was always friendly with. And again, overall people love it. My brother loves it. Gay comedians like it. But I had one guy who commented on, by the way, didn't talk to me first, just publicly commented. And he said, the only joke you're making is calling yourself gay when you're not. And there's no joke here except for that. And you're a homophobic bigot, and this is horrible, blah, blah, blah. And then deleted his comment, and he posted on his own Facebook. But there's a couple issues I have with him doing that. Number one, he didn't talk to me about it first. So he might have talked to me, and I could say, oh, here's the other joke.
How does he know you're not gay?
That's the other issue I have. Who is he to say I'm not gay? So those are things I messaged him and I said, hey, just because you don't find the joke in this doesn't mean others do. Because to me, it is funny. The gayness does add a little funniness to it. But the real joke to me is me posting about me being someone I'm not. So whether that be me pretending I'm a woman or me pretending I'm gay or me pretending I'm whatever, the joke is that I'm in character. Doesn't have to do with gay, it's just character. But yeah, the other issue I had with it is who the fuck is that guy to say I'm not gay? What if I am gay? I might not even know if I'm gay.
It sounds like you're an instigator and this guy is a dumb fucking doo-doo head.
But when I made these posts, I had no intention of instigation. It was just a goofy, dumb post. Anything else you want to talk about?
I really hope to go to Arizona with you and go to Berg Blades
Me
Garage.
too. And Zane lined up another gig for us the other day before, so that'll be cool. And he said we each get $1,000. No, wouldn't that be cool?
What? I didn't hear any news about that.
Would that be sick?
Yeah, I really, really hope we.
I've been there before. It's a nice room.
Condo or hotel?
It's condo, but it's a nice condo, very nice, new. There's a pool and jacuzzi in the complex.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's 2 bedrooms, a big living room. It's cool. Hardwood floors.
Nice. I get the master bedroom.
That seems fair.
Wow, that's so weird and fun and cool.
I don't even know if they have a master bedroom. I think they're the same bedroom. So yeah, you can have whatever bedroom you want. And I'll have the other bedroom, and Zane will have the couch.
That's right. He was last at the party.
Last party, and I'm higher up on the comedy chain for this gig.
You're hosting.
Right, but at this venue, the hosting is the
gets paid more.
Is the
as
premium.
It should be everywhere. It really.
I agree. It's because the
comedy
owner's
clubs
Canadian.
pay the host more.
It's because the owner's
they
Canadian.
Get it.
That's why
my
they did
God.
that.
Oh, comedy clubs.
It's the only club like
has
that
to
I've
be
seen
there.
in America that does that.
No, some New York clubs.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
But that's like not a headliner club then.
No, you're right.
It's the only headlining.
Hosts are extremely important. They should be the best or second best comic on the show, and they should get paid more because they have to pay attention and be there all night.
And they exactly.
Stop having weak comics host.
And you say that because you host a lot.
I don't want to host anymore.
It's the worst.
I'm over. Yeah, and we deserve more. It's hard. You cold open.
Well, I made a rule, and I've been doing it since 2019, where I only host certain circumstances now. If the booker of the club itself asks me to host, I'll host. So if Adam, Paige, Jack, I'll host.
I have this. I'm pretty sure we have the same rules.
And then if I'm the least important comic on the show, so if everyone else on the show is a major headliner and I'm the least famous person, whatever, I'm like, okay.
And
I'll
I have
host.
to get paid.
I'd still do it for free.
I will not.
That's good. Maybe I'll add that to my rules.
That was the same exact circumstances as mine. It's like I'm not gonna host. And, there's a comic that's been doing it a year and I'm bringing him up. It's like,
no.
Even though I just said stronger comics should host.
Yeah, but
it's like, just
the
give me
way
a
it
fucking
is.
spot, But yeah, I'll host all day if the lineup is Theo and Chris and fucking Eliza, whatever, headliners, Netflix special. Yeah, of course I'm going to host.
Yeah.
But anything other than that, I'm like, come on, man, just give me a spot, dude. I actually sell some tickets these days.
And even if you didn't.
Are you looking for the perfect gift for your mom or dad or grandparents during this crazy time? I'm not able to visit them as often as I'd like to, which is why I love the Skylight Frame. It's a touchscreen photo frame you can email photos to, and they appear in seconds, so mom or your other loved ones can see your favorite moments. Right now, staying in touch with the people you love is more important than ever, and the easiest way to do it is with Skylight, a photo frame you can email photos to anytime from anywhere. It's a great way to feel close to those you love, even when you're separated. Multiple people can send photos to the frame, so it's a great way to keep a large network of families in touch. Since me and my family are so far from each other, I got them a Skylight, and it's been great to keep them updated on what I'm up to, especially since they aren't as good with technology as some of my friends are, so I'm not able to text them photos or send them DMs on Instagram. Now, as a special holiday offer, you can get $10 off your purchase of a Skylight frame when you go to skylightframe.com/therapy and enter code therapy. That's right. To get $10 off your purchase of a Skylight frame, just go to skylightframe.com/therapy and enter code therapy. That's SKYLIGHTFRAME.com/therapy, THERAPY. Support Skylight Frame and support me and Unlicensed Therapy. Let's get back to the show.
I like pressure, like on a show. I truly do. Like following beast comic that shake the walls of a comedy club. That's pressure, man. I love it. That's fun pressure. Though.
What if it's so? I get what you're saying. I like following famous good comics, but I don't like following people who are just crazy beasts that do this high energy thing that I can never match. Like, I don't want to follow Donnell Rawlings.
There's still tricks to it.
Even if I do it right, I just like when I'm listening to him, I'm like, I don't want to follow this.
Yeah.
It doesn't excite me to follow that. But if it was following, Theo or
I followed,
really good comics that I like, yeah, it's fun.
Eric Myers. Oh, man.
He would be challenging to follow, for sure.
The first time I followed him, he said, "Hey, let me go before you." And I just said, "Yeah." And then as soon as he got up there, I was like, "Why did I do this?"
So what was
it sounded like a laugh track. It sounded like, like, are you killing these people?
And what was your strategy of?
Oh, I ate shit. This is the first time.
God.
Oh, I ate the worst shit.
Did you do it again and figure it out?
So then it happened 2 more times in the belly room on Tammy's show. Sold out too, and the belly room's fire.
Right.
She goes, "You're after Eric." I'm like, "Oh, fuck."
And what was your strategy the second time?
Oh, I just learned a little trick. He opens up like, "Hey, what's up? I'm Bradley Cooper on crack."
Yeah, that's his opener.
And then I said, "Hey, what's up? I'm Bradley Cooper on heroin," and it won them over.
Oh,
All
nice.
you got
Get him in the beginning. Yeah.
You got to win them over in a nanosecond or acknowledge greatness. Like if you're following Seinfeld or Chappelle, you need to address the fact that you're following fame,
right? This is a trick I've heard, but I've never used. But I've heard, I forget who I heard this from, but it may be on a podcast or someone. But I heard if someone murders it, a good way to get them to like not care is make them applaud for that person like 5 times to where they're sick of applauding for that person. So if Eric Myers goes up and destroys, you go up there and you go,
"That's weird."
Keep it going for Eric Myers. Then you make him do it like 5 more times and then you start yourself. I've heard that. I've never done that.
I love when, although Anthony Jeselnik is a heavy hitter and he doesn't need to do this because he is Jeselnik, but I fucking love when he'll follow like Rogan or something. He goes, "You thought that was great? Check this out." It's so fun.
And it fits him.
It fits him.
That's the thing. If someone else
if we
does
did it, I don't think we could get it off.
It's still funny if we did it, but like it's kind of like if we did it, it's hacky a little bit. But if he does it, it's like, well, yeah, it's Jeselnik. It totally.
We better
fits his
have
persona.
an insane amount of humility with when we do it. But he's just that character and he could do it. But I've always enjoyed it. He'll be following like Sebastian. He'll be like, "That's nothing."
Right.
Like, that's Sebastian.
Yeah, he'll just
it's
shit
so
on
fun.
the best
shit on
comedian they
Chappelle.
found.
You know, it doesn't matter. I love that. It's beautiful comedy right there. It's just like shit on the legend before you. It's so cool.
It is pretty cool.
I like it.
I like you.
I like you too, bud.
Let's cough in each other's mouths to close the podcast. Would you do that? Will you let me cough in your mouth now?
I'm good.
Okay, what if it was for a sitcom and the role was getting me coughing in your mouth, but it films right now during Corona? Would you do it? It just pays SAG, so I'd pay like $3,500.
Yeah, I'd do it.
So you'd let me cough in your mouth?
Oh, yeah.
$3,500.
Yeah.
What if it's not
That's
for a
like
sitcom?
6 months of stability for me.
What if it's not a sitcom? It's just I would pay you $3,500 to cough in your mouth.
Yeah, I would do it. Yeah.
Would?
Money on the table.
What about $500?
Yeah, I'd do it.
Nice.
That's a shotgun, bro. Cough in my fucking mouth. I want a shotgun. Mossberg, $5.90.
I wish there was someone rich in the room that would just fund that video right now.
Yeah, that would be dope because I wouldn't give a fuck and I would go buy a shotgun. I swear on my life. A Mossberg 590A1.
And would you hang it over your bed, or would you
Yes,
just
I
keep
would.
it
But
in
the
your
difference
closet?
between me and you is I have art that would just go over it. So there'd be a shotgun.
So you'd hide it.
Yeah, there'd be a shotgun above my bed.
You don't want people to know you have a shotgun.
I don't want to put that energy out there.
What energy is that?
A shotgun above your bed.
Yeah, what energy am I saying? Having a shotgun over my bed. What
It's
am
a
I
vibe, bro.
Yeah,
It's
what
a
vibe is
vibe.
it? What is it? What am I saying to the world doing that?
I don't know. I like it because I want to do it, but I also am like a weird, peaceful hippie. We're like, let me just put a little heart over this. Ain't nobody got to know. It's just a murderous energy.
So you're saying I'm a murderer by doing that?
No, I said a murderous energy, a violent energy. It's a shotgun.
Okay.
Although I hope to never use it, and it's just a home defense shotgun. I got to defend
You
me and
hope
my
to use
cat.
it for fun at the range, shoot
Oh,
and
for
ski?
sure. So fun.
So you do hope to use it, you just hope to never shoot a human with it.
Yeah, yes.
What about, would you ever go hunting, shoot birds?
Maybe.
And you're with someone who's going to cook and eat the birds.
Yes.
You would do it.
No,
Yeah,
I
you
don't.
wouldn't be shooting the birds and leaving their dead bodies.
I don't want to kill. I don't like to kill.
Even
I know
if
I'm a
someone
hypocrite.
cooked
I
it.
eat meat. I might.
So if you're with like
I might hunt a turkey. I
professional
like
chef-
ducks too much. Ducks are so cute. I can't.
Yeah,
kill
I don't
a
even
duck.
eat duck really much.
I could kill a turkey for Thanksgiving dinner and provide for my family. I could.
But
do
that would be a turkey would be a boring animal to hunt because they don't even fly. You want to shoot a bird out of the air.
I prefer clay pots.
But what if you're with a world famous chef who's gonna cook up that bird?
All right,
you
I
shoot?
might do it. It would fuck me up, and I would
You
lose
wouldn't
sleep
have to.
over
You
it.
wouldn't have to defeather it. You would just shoot it out of the sky.
I'd be like, I don't even like killing bugs anymore.
What if you're with a hunting dog that would go get the dead bird and bring it to you?
I just said I would do it like once or twice, maybe, to eat dinner.
What if you're with a Native American and they're the last people who are allowed to shoot bald eagles, and you could shoot a bald eagle? And
I would
cook it up
shoot
for you?
the Native American. No, I'm just kidding. That was a fucking joke. No, I don't like your scenarios. I don't want to kill a bald eagle.
But even if you're with a Native American, so it's the only time you legally can. Like most people don't get to.
Why does the Native American have anything to do with that?
Because Native Americans are allowed
How about
to kill
me and the
bald
Native
eagles.
American and the bald eagle go after the government for killing us all? All of them.
It's a good twist on the scenario, but Native Americans are allowed to shoot bald eagles.
Are they really?
Yeah, and we are not.
They've earned that right since
No, I'm not saying
the
that that's
government
wrong.
killed
I'm saying
almost all of
that's
them.
the loophole of why you get to shoot a bald eagles, because you're with them and you're getting it for their tribe.
You know, I just told you I don't really want to murder anything, especially rare animals. I don't even like killing bugs anymore.
So you have a knife you'll never use.
I cut a lot of fruit. I cut some pancake bread with it.
All right. Well, God bless you.
I like sweets. I cut sweets.
Anything you want to say before we get out of here?
I love you, Ari Mannis. I wish you well, and I hope the serial killer vibe goes away from you someday.
I don't have a serial killer vibe. And you saying that makes other people think I have it even when I don't. Okay. Thanks, guys. Follow us on Instagram and share the podcast.
Craig P. Conant.
Please leave a 5-star review for this podcast on iTunes. Comment on the YouTube. The interactivity and your support is what keeps me going.
You're listening to
Unlicensed therapy with Ari Mannis.
Unlicensed Therapy with Ari Mannis.